Hello, everyone, and happy Sunday. Welcome back. It's great to see you all again. I hope you had a good week. It was a crazy one for me. We did almost 80 hours this week, so it was a long one. Anyways, I know a lot of you still go and get your fast food, and I understand there's times you have to. I also know a lot of you love Chick-fil-A. Like, it's the absolute best for you guys. Well, I figured today, you know what? Let's do it ourselves. Because so often I hear you all saying it's Sunday and we can't go get it because they're closed. Well, guess what? Today's Sunday and we're going to make some. So, this is not an exact copy. Their recipe is top secret. No one's ever going to know it except the family. But this one's really, really close. And it's using stuff that we all have at home. So it's really easy to make. Let's not waste any time because the first step is super easy, but it takes a little bit of time. So let's do this. Let's have some fun. So right off the bat, we have our spices and everything. So we've got a couple of chicken breasts that we're going to use, of course, making a spicy chicken sandwich. We have some flour just off to the side here. Milk, egg, water, spices. Real easy. But it's what makes Chick-fil-A that is so special that you'll find out soon enough. So the first thing we're going to do is just make sure that's on camera. And there we are. We're just going to cut these roughly in half so that they'll first of all fit on the bun. They'll cook a little bit faster and just is a little bit easier to work with. We're just going to put these into our bowl. Just want to do it so everything's going to get covered here. So what we have now is a half a cup of milk, and the first secret ingredient that they use. Everyone loves the pickle chips that they put on the sandwiches. Well, guess what? The pickle juice goes into the marinade. And this now is just going to sit for like half an hour. Believe it or not, it marinates for half an hour. I wouldn't do it longer than an hour because obviously I'm just trying to move that out of the way, not spill it. There we go. Because obviously there's a lot of salt in there and it'll just make everything taste really salty and not too great. While that's marinating, just make sure that's an empty one. We might as well prepare our breading. And so in here I just have about a cup and a half of flour. We're going to add to that a half a teaspoon of baking powder. That's just going to make things fluff up and a little bit nicer. We have one teaspoon of fresh black pepper, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of chili powder, same stuff you would use when you're making chili at home, and a teaspoon of paprika. Now, if you want the spicy chicken sandwich, and that's what I'm going for today, you just add here a teaspoon of cayenne. Adds the heat, not a lot, but enough that you're going to know it's there. Just going to give that a little mix together before we add the other secret ingredient. Go. And this is the last secret ingredient that they use, and it's icing sugar. It's going to add a little bit of sweetness to the batter and everything. It's going to cut some of the saltiness of the dill pickles, and the cornstarch that is in there is also going to react and make the batter crispier. A little bit lighter, a little bit crispier. So you just want to make sure all that's really mixed well together. If you have a bigger container, it makes it easier. But as I always say, we work with what we have. So that's our breading done. So that's just going to go aside for now, because now we have to wait for the chicken to marinate, of course. I'm just going to move that aside, that aside. I've got these little cups all over the place. Give this board a wipe down. And now we have to have, of course, the magical chips that they put on their sandwiches. This is just a normal dill pickle. This is part of the reason I say it's not an exact copy, because we're never going to know exactly which pickles they use. They won't tell. So these are a good one. Just a local, but use whatever brand that you like. And there we go. So until this chicken has marinated, like I say, we've got about half an hour to wait. I can just go back there. We're going to let that marinate. We're going to get our oil nice and warm. We're going to take a little break. When we come back, whoops, there we go. So now when we come back, we're going to bread that, we're going to deep fry it, and we're going to show you how to put it all together. So we'll see you in about half an hour. See you then. Hello everyone and welcome back. It's been 30 minutes. I've got my oil going. It's nice, getting nice and warm. We're going to switch over. We're going to show you the breading station. Breading station. Ooh, big fancy terms. Basically, it's just what you've seen me do before with the fried chicken. But what we have here, there we go. Sorry about the sound of the fan and the other noise. It's, of course, the air conditioner decided to kick on as soon as we started. So, I'll try and speak up to talk over everything. So we have our chicken, we have our seasoned breadcrumbs, and here's just a standard egg wash that will help everything stick. So from our pickle juice and milk, just put into the flour. I'm going to move just so we have a little bit more space and you see. And here you really want to push down. You really want to sort of work that flour into there. When you look on the web and you find the actual Chick-fil-A video, they don't tell you what they're putting in, but they show you how they process it. They tell their employees that when you're flouring it, your heels should lift off the floor. That's how hard you're pushing. So we coat it once. It goes into the egg mixture. If you don't like the feeling of egg on your hand, or you don't want to use you don't want to get your hands all filthy like this, you can use tongs, but your coating won't come out as good. So we have our first piece here. We'll make sure it's fully coated, and that's going to go. I have my cast iron to the side, all ready to go. Again, we're going to do this second time. Right now there's not much to see with the chicken frying, so I'm not worrying about that. Piece 2. When you're deep frying anything, you don't want to overcrowd your pan. For one, your temperature will drop too much, and they'll just end up with really greasy food at that point. And most people complain that fried food is greasy and this and that. It's because wherever they've been eating, is either let it sit around too long or your oil's not hot enough. And already I can smell this. And it's smelling really good. Here's our third piece of chicken. Now, my fry pan, I don't have enough space to get the fourth piece in. So we're just going to get it ready. Again, really push your thicker pieces. Break them up a bit. It's going to make it cook faster. There we go. Your hand is almost working just like a meat tenderizer. And before you ask, yes, you could pound these out first with a meat tenderizer to make them thinner. But you know what? This is just more fun. It's been a long week. You're angry at everyone. Take it out on your chicken. So that's that. Just gonna wash it in. So now, if we look over, we can see that our chicken is frying up really nicely. This was the first piece I put in. There we are. Now, Chick-fil-A uses a pressure deep fryer to cook their chicken. I don't have one. I'm never going to have one. They're too expensive. But doing it on a cast iron pan like this is fine. It's going to keep the heat. It's going to do it really nicely. I'm looking now at the video. There we are. Looked like it is frozen on me. Okay, now. Okay, no, we're good. I don't know why lately, but the third camera keeps freezing up. I'm going to have to get a new one soon. We want to cook this for about 4 minutes per side. Yeah, it's still freezing up by the looks of it. We want to cook this for about 4 minutes per side until it's fully cooked. And when it's done, I think this is a theme in my videos where every week we forget something. Every week we seem to forget something. It looks like that camera keeps freezing up. Again, I really don't know what's going on with that camera. I don't know if it's the connection or what, but our chicken is coming along really nice. It's almost done. So while that's almost ready, just got a normal everyday hamburger bun. We're just going to very lightly toast that. There we are. And I just realized I put it in my toaster the wrong way. There we go. Sorry about that. If you have a toaster that has the bagel setting, that it only toasts on one side, this is a great time to use that. You just want to toast the inside of the bun if possible. If not, don't worry about it. This is smelling so good. It smells just like when you walk into a Chick-fil-A right now. So let's see if the other camera is behaving again. So you can see our chicken is really nice and golden brown. It's almost ready. Everything's getting really close. Trying to clean up as we go here. Chicken frying always looks so good. But that is done. Now, if you're not sure if your chicken is cooked all the way through, because obviously you want to make sure it's cooked properly, just with a little knife. Perfect. Just put a little cut into it and make sure that it's fully cooked. While that's cooling down, we'll take our other piece, get that going. When deep frying, of course, as always, put the stuff in away from you. Last thing you want to do is have hot boiling oil splashing up on you. Third piece. Give that a minute more. And our other little goodie should be about ready. Almost there. I know this isn't as fast as getting in the car and going to Chick-fil-A, but it's a lot better. And like I say, being a Sunday, they're closed. So if you really want it, it's worth the time it takes to make. And you know everything that's in here. You've seen every single ingredient. There's nothing that's a big surprise. We aren't using any crazy stabilizers, salts, preservatives, anything. You have seen each and every ingredient that's gone into there. So, we're trying to pull the bun out without burning ourselves. There we go. And got a little bit extra toasty. Sorry about that. Fortunately, the toaster is right behind the laptop, so it doesn't make for the best of viewing sometimes. So we're just going to, there we are. We're just going to wait for that last bun to set up, and then let's make some sandwiches. So we're almost ready there, but if we go and we look, we can see how good that looks and how much it looks just like the real thing. So like I say, we're just quickly, lightly toasting our bun. Okay, sorry about that. I thought we'd frozen up over there too now. Would not have been happy. So we have the classic toasted bun from Chick-fil-A. You have your chicken. Nice piece with that crispy coating. We have our dill pickle chips. And I know they only put 2 on, but guess what? This is my kitchen. I can put more if I want. So, there we are. We have our assembled Chick-fil-A. And that just looks so good. And, of course, I'm sorry, I couldn't get waffle fries. I tried. They're the closest thing I could get. Give me an A for effort. So there we are. That is going to be really hot. I know that. You know that. Just flip this last piece. Let's see how close we came. This is gonna hurt. This is right out of the deep fryer. This is gonna be hotter than any sandwich you've got from them. Yeah, it's really hot. I'm gonna wait before I eat more. It's been about 6 months since I've had Chick-fil-A. That's it. The pickles are a little bit different, but that's really good. The batter is light and crispy, and that's because of the baking powder as well as the powdered sugar. You get the flavor of the dill the dill pickle juice that we marinated it in and everything, and the spice from the chili. It comes through at the end, so it's really nice. This has been a little bit different of a video because, well, the camera kept cutting out and we had to stop and do things. But did I do that? No, okay. I honestly thought there for a second I forgot to unmute the microphone. That would have been really bad. But this is real cooking. This is not Food Network. We don't have all the stuff to do the same things that they do. I don't have a magic oven where I put it in and it's instantly ready. We're really cooking. So there we go, everyone. I really hope you give this a try. I'll type out the recipe in the description below. If you're new to this video, if you're new to the channel, sorry, I want to eat that sandwich. And these fries, they look really good. Oh, really hot. But if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you're coming back again, please hit that thumbs up. Show me that you like this video and that you like what we're doing. So, until next time, this video has been a little bit all over the place today, but you gotta try different things sometimes. So until next time, I am the 5 p.m. chef, and we will see you then. Have a great night.